Credit where it's due. A General Hospital fan on Reddit has just perfectly summed up the attraction/revulsion of Willow and Drew. They disgust me, I said Wadasadek hastened to note. However, the poster hoped against hope that the couple wouldn't be written off not because their lust story is so compelling, but because of all the incredible fallout it generates. Sometimes this show feels a little too Hallmark. Everyone loves each other and gives great advice and blah blah blah. But this mess, bring it on. 100% accurate. Once upon a time, when Willow and her Drew entered a room, the reaction from other characters was at best tepid. It was barely a thing, never mind a capital T thing. These days, though, blood pressure spikes anytime either of their names is so much as uttered. It's the kind of drama we lap up with a spoon, then come sniffing around for seconds of. As Coffee__gut put it, two characters that were as bland as unseasoned cream of wheat are suddenly my favorite part of the show. And not because any of us are rooting for them, but because the outrage that they spark in former friends and family is so delicious. A year ago, Carly wouldn't shut up about how brave and amazing Drew was, Isid Wadasadek marveled, and now she hates him. That's fun. Cancer survivor and new mom literally had people going to the other side of the world to save her. And now half the town can't stand the sight of her. It's glorious. If the plan is to turn Willow and Drew into town pariahs, viewers are down for it, and have the pitchforks and torches at the ready. But weak Hovercraft once said, if the plan is to transition them to some loved super couple, the writers have miscalculated how much these two are despised. The one thing that might be more entertaining than watching all of Port Charles hate on Willow and Drew might be watching them turn on each other when their affair goes south, and come on, it's gotta. Right, they are not the show's next Edward and Lila. What do you think? Even if you dislike the Willow and Drew pairing, are you at least enjoying the aftershocks of their coupling? If you're like us, then you've been impatiently waiting for the worst-kept secret on General Hospital to finally come to light. Well, more importantly, waiting for Willow Caitlin McMullen to learn that her new boyfriend Drew Cameron Matheson was sleeping with her mother. Willow knowing this information could truly change things. It could bring an end to this wildly unpopular relationship between her and Drew. As it stands now on the soap canvas, absolutely no one in Port Charles wants to see these two pawing over each other and attempting to defend their tawdry romance, and for good reason. Michael Chad Duell is Willow's husband and Drew's nephew, and the latter too completely disregarded Michael's feelings. Speaking of Michael, in the wake of him being caught in the explosion at Sunny's Maurice Bernard, Willow and Drew have been a toxic mess. Drew pushed Willow to use her power as Michael's medical proxy to ban Carly Laura Wright and Sunny from Michael's bedside until she gets custody of her kids returned to her. Although Willow is just trying to have access to her children as a mother, Drew manipulating Willow and propping her up to take on the formidable Corinthos, Quartermain/Spencer clan, in such a brazen way is alienating those in town. Frankly, the situation is alienating plenty of General Hospital viewers as well. We recently named Drew in particular the most infuriating character on the soap in recent memory. It's a shame that Willow is literally blowing up her life for this disowned Quartermain, a point Nina Cynthia Watros emphasized in the General Hospital episode that aired on January 14th. She told Drew that he's managed to ruin her daughter's life, and he smugly told Nina he and Willow have every intention of being together. He even accused Nina of not being happy for him and Willow because she's jealous. Having said all that, with the truth needing to be shared with Willow and Nina growing frustrated with Drew's bad influence on her daughter, will Nina be the one to drop the bombshell? We have to consider that there is a strong possibility that Nina may do just that. With Willow gearing up for a war against the most powerful families in Port Charles, the more she listens to Drew, Nina might see the urgency in opening Willow's eyes to who Drew is. Nina knows Wiley Viren Weaver and Amelia Sequoia and Serenity Mork Mako need to be surrounded by love and stability during this difficult time, and that Willow feuding with Carly, Sunny, Jason Steve Burton and Tracy Jane Elliott doesn't help that cause. To her credit, Nina is trying to play peacemaker, and Drew keeps getting in the way. However, if Nina does confess to Willow about her own escapades with the newly elected politician, Nina risks losing the close relationship she's been able to build with her daughter. As angry as Willow may become with Drew for withholding the information, she could become just as angry with Nina. For months, Willow confided in Nina about her growing feelings for Drew, and her mother never confessed to already sleeping with him. Willow may feel that's a major betrayal. Nina is fully aware that her Drew news threatens to blow up her relationship with Willow. But will Nina be a selfless mother and risk that in an effort to save her child from herself? It's too early to tell, but we hope Willow finds this all out soon. And if Nina isn't going to tell it, then our vote is for Carly to learn the information and gleefully confront Willow and Drew with it as one part of her revenge plot.